Good afternoon, y'all. This is OMAMUSIC who made. Thank you again for joining us today. Today is Friday, November 15th, 2019. Um, don't have any music or anything to present to y'all today. I just wanted to kind of give y'all an update. If you're looking for music video or anything like that, you can go check out the music video we dropped within the past like week or two at all costs, or check out another video. Um, I just wanted to keep y'all updated. I know we're running like late today and we don't have anything prepared, but I just wanted to let y'all know like what was going on, what's been going on as of recently. I've been on the phone, like approving projects and deals and things like that, um, making my time, I guess, worthwhile, doing what's, I guess I'll say like what's in the best interest of my time, where I could get like the best return on investment, that sort of thing. What time would be best spent, you know, that sort of thing. So yesterday, I mean, I know in the other video, the one just before this was like Tuesday, for Turn Up Tuesday. I said, if you're not here on Thursday, we'll be here on Friday. So I wanted to make sure that I fulfilled that promise. So here we are. Um, it's not like a song or anything. I just wanted to tell y'all like what was on my mind yesterday. On Thursday, I was at another shoot. This one was kind of different. It was more like, I guess, hands-on, so to speak. I was more like involved in the process, and I'll share what we've been working with y'all, what we've been working on with y'all. When the time's right and everything. But when the product comes to completion. But while we were on set, we were talking about um, like your course through life and your path as you develop, and that sort of thing. And I feel like some of the things that we talk about were relevant. I feel like in everyday life, it kind of apply to like everybody, really. A lot of things that I wanted to like broadcast and show. We talked about like we touched on a few personal issues as well, but the things that we could share, openly, I wanted to share some things with y'all. Um, I know we're like primarily focused and based on music and that sort of thing, but I feel like like a vlog or what's good. Appreciate what's good, bro. You doing all right today? We just talking. It's not like not a music session or anything, but I do appreciate you for joining us today, T-Ran. I'm talking about time. Today we're going to be covering some aspects on time and your journey and your course through life, you know. Um, but yeah, whenever I encounter, individuals I feel like are striving to better themselves in life or anything like that, I want to like or even like people who have influenced my course through life. I want to like interview anybody like I know personally and things like that, so y'all could see where I'm coming from, because context is everything, right? um, they say it takes a village to raise a child, and I agree uh, with that to an extent. There's the nature versus nurture argument. Um, but yeah, I wanted to to share, some revelations, epiphanies, you know, that sort of thing with y'all today. Um, we were talking about. I asked a question to some of my peers, like-minded individuals. Um, I posed them the question: what do you think our come up looks like? What do you think it looks like on the other side? And some of them responded differently. They're like, some were like, this, it looks like this, like put in the work like daily, consistently, like time after time. Um, I don't know, sometimes like I feel like the need or like pressure, like rush shit, um, sometimes. And, you get caught up or you get tired of like everyday life and shit sometimes, you know? And they said it looks like this. And I'd be so quick to to think like, oh, it should look like revolutionary, you know, it should be exponential, it should be something that takes us from A to B, just like that, and we should like have like an outline, you know, a set plan, and like I'll pose questions like that, you know, but just like in the Avengers 2 Endgame, a spoiler alert, um, if you haven't seen it, you might want to tune out just for like the next minute or so. Um, you know, if you had known how things were going to turn out, would you have been the person? Um, would they still turn out the same? You know, we were talking about like one of our peers. He had gotten his palm read, right, and he said like, damn, I kind of wish I didn't know what was gonna happen, you know, because if it could be like a mind fuck, right? Like if you actually knew what was gonna happen, like would it still happen? You know, that could alter your destiny or your course throughout life, you know? So it should be like that sometime. And then we started talking about like time, um, right? Um, and somebody there proposed the idea, which I found was interesting. I've never heard this take before. Let me know what y'all think about this, that time is actually distance. And I was on board with it. Not as soon as he said it, but he started explaining, you know, that you grow up, right? When you look at a timeline, it's a point A to Z or A to B or whatever, you know, it's from here to there, and you grow out. Like say if the universe was to originate at like one point, one central point, right? You grow out of it. You know, the universe is always expanding over a course of time. Um, I found that interesting, you know, and when you put everything into perspective of, you know, however many billions of years, I don't even know how they calculate or predict that, um, how old the universe is. Maybe it's like a tree, right? You see how many rings are in the center of a tree on like a stump, and by that you're able to like determine how old something is. I don't know how that works. Maybe it works the same as the universe, but however old the universe is, however many years it's been here, like billions of years, right? Or even just the world, the planet, this rock that we're on. You say how many billions or million years old it is, you know, and you put that in perspective of how long we have to be here. You know, not even some cases, not even a century, let alone 1,000 years. When we're talking about like millions and billions, you know, that's wild. That's like, you know, that puts everything into like perspective. That's like, you know, some things that we're worried about, you probably heard the same. You know, what you're worried about today won't be relevant next year. You know, so imagine the significance of things like, let's say you do have some worries that might be of major concern to you for a course of years, let's say like 5 or like 10 or maybe even like decades. Like, does it matter at the end of the day? Like, where's the significance of it? And I don't know, I guess I would just urge you or encourage you to like do things that matter or are of significance, you know, things that will be remembered. Shit, if not, you know, next year, maybe like 10 years down the road, you know, shit is like a snowball effect, you know what I'm saying? Like like the butterfly effect, you know, one thing could lead to another, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Our problems are petty, insignificant, even like over the present, you know? Um, yeah. So like I feel like sometimes we get caught up in like so in like the mundane things or like everyday things, shit that don't even matter, shit that you don't even think twice about. Some other points of concern in the discussion that we were having yesterday. It's like somebody said, you're only as important as the last person that you talk to for no reason. So, like, me personally, I at least, like, I don't believe that I do anything for no reason. Like, I try to monitor myself, as much as possible, you know. But if there's no like exchange of value, whether I'm being value to somebody else or somebody's being of value to me, if there's no like exchange of value occurring, then I don't do this shit. Like, it has to be for a reason. So, like, if you're talking to somebody for no reason, like, why? Shit, I'm saying, like, why? I don't know. Some thoughts to think about. Let me know what y'all think about in the comments. Whatever. I want to say this might be about it. But like, time is perspective. You know what I'm saying? This is a artificial means. This is a point of reference. Time is a point of reference. Just like words, we talked about this too. Words are a point of reference, right? It's how do you explain something? It's not that these things actually exist. These are man-made, artificial, human concepts, you know, um, that may or may not have any value. It's just the value that we set upon these things as a society, collectively, you know. Think about that. When you think about how far are you on your path, and how advanced you are, does it matter? It's just whatever was meant to happen. This is me speaking. This is my personal philosophy. I don't know whether or not you agree with this, but it puts things in perspective for me. It works for me. Whatever is gonna happen anyway, right? So, like, not to say that you have no influence over that, but if you're worried about, like, say, like a plan or like a set structure, you know, structure is only relevant when we're speaking about, the context of society, right? When it comes to time, if that makes sense. Somebody described it as, you could have your vision or your mission or like your roadmap of where you want to go, right? In theory, and it'll sound good, but like the road will ultimately like determine what that path, what that course looks for you, what is actually um, what it actually holds, what the future holds. Um, you can only see what's directly in front of you, with your headlights. Like, say you're traveling in the dark in a vehicle, you can only see what's right in front of you and where you want to go. Anything in between is kind of, not that it's not under your control, but it's irrelevant. You know, all you can do is keep going forward. You can only put one foot in front of the other. You're not gonna put 10 feet down at one time. So, shit. Like, at the end of the day, trust the process, right? Something to think about. Uh, Friday thoughts for the weekend. I hope y'all enjoy these vlog demo sessions. I guess give you some context on how I think, and gives me a I guess y'all perspective, my thoughts, and an opportunity to connect with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Exchange value, ideas, thoughts, things you may never consider before, and feel free to teach me something new. Drop something in the comments, question. Um, yeah, just ideas, free exchange of ideas, thoughts. That's what communication is, right? Um, yeah, we'll be back with music here soon. We're looking at the weekend. Um, yeah, expect to do something this weekend for sure. It's just a lot. Should be a lot sometimes. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know what's on my mind today. Um, yeah, and these sessions are like therapeutic, if nothing else. I just like talking, let y'all know what's on my mind. Penny for your thoughts, type shit. But yeah, appreciate y'all for joining us today. Song of the day today. Did we do Tormented Souls already? Let me know. I don't know. It's what I'm gonna share anyway. So if we didn't do a song of the day, or if we did, today is Tormented Souls. So yeah, go check out that music video for Tormented Souls. Hey, looks like we got 2 viewers. How y'all doing today? We're just talking about time. Um, yeah, let me know who y'all are. Uh, what's going on? Hope y'all doing all right today. Enjoying Friday. Enjoy y'all's weekend. All that good stuff. Y'all should be off by now on the East Coast, assuming you're doing a 9 to 5. But yeah, yeah. Let me know what y'all think. Um, check out music videos. Let me know if y'all want to hear about these sessions, or y'all like not interested, and what I have to say, or what's up. What's up? Who's that? Okay, Super Rascal. What's going on? Appreciate you for joining us today. We're just talking about time. What do you think about time? How do you put time in perspective? What does time mean to you, if anything? Next time, like, you're late to work and your boss calls you out, you be like, hey, you late. Like, what is late? Ask them next time. Ask them. See how they respond. Uh, what is late? Am I? That's how I just respond. I was like, am I late or am I right on time? Maybe, and this is when you get fired, right? Maybe I was supposed to be here at this time. Time is a concept that we all travel in. So that goes perfectly into what we were saying. Yeah, like, and I think we started talking about time travel. Like, time is distance. What do you think about that concept? To what extent do you agree with that? Time is distance. That's the thought of the day today. Time. Time is interesting. And say, if we as humans didn't exist, would time exist? Is time necessary? Something to think about, right? These are thoughts when you're high. Yeah, I'm looking forward to interviewing people like on these sessions. Like, it's gonna be really interesting. You're gonna see like my true character like come out, and like we're gonna be having like in-depth discussions and shit. Like, I know like a lot of y'all just see like the music and everything like that, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to and hearing from y'all. Y'all are some like intelligent motherfuckers. If y'all like follow me for like this long, yeah, and y'all are like really interested in what that means to me. And it's not because you follow me, it's like because of like the type of content that we put out. It shows to me that um you're interested in like developing yourselves, if that makes sense. I appreciate you. Let me know yeah, what kind of show is it, and which song? Good looks though. See, that means a lot to me. I was at an Immortal Technique show. I want to say like the past 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. Fuck with Immortal Technique, heavy. Like, I've been listening to him for like the past like 10 years. He was one of my first influences when I first started got me into like making music. And Immortal Technique said, closing the show, he said, one of the reasons, let me know time Facebook show. You got to show, or tell me, or just share the link like in the comments or something like that. But I was at a More Technique show. At the end of it, he was closing. He said, "We're everybody here is for a reason," and he said it's not because, yeah, it might be a reason. It's not the reason, but a reason you might be here is because you like underground hip hop or you like Immortal Technique, you know. But he said, the reason everybody is here that unites us all is you were told one thing, you know, whether it's by society, your parents, or whoever, and you refuse to accept it. And I feel like there's more to it to that, but that stuck with me, and I was like, huh, you're right. Like that's deep, and to have like a fan base, or even like a collective or a group of people that you relate to and with because of that fact. Like I feel like that's deep. That hits home like for me. That shows me. I guess that gives me hope for humanity. That not everybody are just sheep, you know, and just go with what they're told, you know, because that's what we have that distinguishes us from animals, you know, the conscious, the fact that we have. So if you're not using your conscious, like what are you? Like you're just an animal. Like you're acting on instinct and habit. And when we take a step back and actually analyze, you know, where we coming from, why we think the way that we do, you know, that's exercising our ability to have a conscious and thus moving forward. I feel like that will progress us and evolve us into, you know, what we truly are meant to be as a society. Let me see. Let me see DJ Sunday Facebook live show. Oh, this is coming soon. Oh, okay. This is on Sunday. That's dope. That's dope. You gotta let me know a song and GMT. What GMT? What time is that? Huh. Where are you based? And what song? How'd you find us? That's dope. That's really cool. I appreciate you. Good looks. Yeah, that's exciting. Man, yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna be thinking about that. Yeah, it gives me something to think about, something to look forward to this time, you know, as we're moving through this course of time together. Time is interesting. You ever see like I want to say they're like what the FBI or like the cops use to like pinpoint or like crimes and like associate like who's with who, and it'll be like a string. It almost look like puppets, like I don't know, like strings, interconnecting like weaves. It almost looks like a spider web, and you'll see like people in like places, and then like at the top you have like the boss or whatever, and it's like crime shows and anything like or like movies or whatever. Um, and then you start thinking about like 6 degrees of separation and how like everything is connected, and like that's how the universe and like the internet works, and like life in general, like everything is connected. That's the way I see things. Everything, and I see things that everything happens for a reason. Like, and if you met, or if you were a different person at one time, and you met somebody like at another time, like maybe you wouldn't still be the same person, or maybe they wouldn't have that influence, or maybe the universe wouldn't even be like where it is if shit had happened differently, you know? It didn't have like alternate universes and shit. Man, I saw this shit right now. Time to hit the blunt. I don't even smoke, but high thoughts for the day. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thanks again. Thanks for allowing me to share my thoughts with you, whether you value them or not. You know, this is therapeutic for me. Um, yeah, share, common exchange of ideas and and thoughts. That's what communication is. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have anything to share with me, feel free to DM me, hit me up, follow me, post in the comments. interested in this community, you know, seeing where it goes. Let me know what y'all think. Uh, but yeah, we're not talking about much today, just time, you know. Follow us on all platforms at One Who May Ascend, ONEWHOMAYASCEND. Turn on those live notifications. You never know when we're gonna go live. Be on some music shit. Um, yeah, maybe this weekend. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Um, Having those recordings out and everything for the previous tracks that we've done. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thanks again for joining us, tuning in. Um, yeah, do what you do, whatever you do you. After all, is what you do best. It was OMA, One Who May Sin. We over and out. You gotta stay up, have a beautiful Friday, beautiful weekend, all that good stuff.